I feel I've never met so many cowards in our black men in show business.
I'm gonna wrap it up and just say something to all the new up-and-coming dreamers and artists that are in the room tonight.
Ever wonder what's really going on behind the scenes in Tinseltown? Tyler Perry's tangled web of controversies is unraveling, and it's about to hit the fan. From alleged blackballing of industry veterans like Monique to firing his own writers unjustly, Perry's reputation is taking a nosedive. But wait, it gets juicier. Enter comedy icon Eddie Murphy, who's pulling back the curtain on Perry's antics. Murphy's not holding back, folks. He's dishing out the dirt on why he's steering clear of Perry's projects, exposing shady dealings and defending Monique's honor. Buckle up for a wild ride through the glitz, glam, and gossip of Tinseltown's latest showdown.
So easy to discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right.
However, when it comes to Tyler Perry, I will not allow you to discount.
The brewing storm between Eddie Murphy and Tyler Perry isn't just about hurt feelings and bruised egos. It's about holding Hollywood's power players accountable for their actions. Eddie Murphy and Tyler Perry, once synonymous with mutual admiration, are now on opposing sides of the ring. But how did it all come crashing down? You see, it wasn't always this way. Eddie Murphy, the comedic genius, and Tyler Perry, the mogul of black entertainment, shared a camaraderie that seemed unbreakable. Murphy even went so far as to hail Perry as this generation's real-life Dolomite, a gesture that seemed to solidify their bond. But beneath the surface of glitz and glamour, trouble was brewing. Whispers began to circulate through the grapevine, murmurs of discontent and disillusionment with Perry's methods. And it wasn't just about artistic differences. It cut to the core of representation and fairness in Hollywood. Eddie Murphy, known for his keen eye and sharp wit, couldn't turn a blind eye to what he perceived as injustices within the industry, especially towards their fellow black actors and industry professionals.
Ideas.
Listen to me. I would love to work with Eddie. Eddie won't return my call, so maybe one day we'll have a conversation. But I think Eddie got to a place in his life, he's like, look, I've done it all.
As rumors swirled, it became evident that Perry's attempts to bring Murphy into his fold had hit a snag. Despite Perry's admiration and attempts to collaborate, Murphy remained distant, refusing to engage. It all came to a head when Perry publicly disclosed his efforts to reach out to Murphy, only to be met with silence. The tension between the two simmered just beneath the surface, waiting to erupt. But why the cold shoulder? Well, insiders suggest that Murphy may have caught wind of Perry's less than savory dealings behind the scenes. While Perry basked in the glory of his empire, whispers hinted at a darker side to his rise to fame and fortune. Allegations of questionable business practices and mistreatment of colleagues threatened to tarnish Perry's carefully crafted image as a beacon of black entrepreneurship.
Yeah, I'm 61. So you get, even if you're not trying, it's stuff that gets added to you, wisdom.
But Eddie Murphy isn't about to let Perry off the hook. In a bold move, Murphy steps into the fray, ready to expose the dark underbelly of Hollywood. For him, it isn't just about black actors. It extends to women and other minorities too. Perry's alleged disregard for fairness and integrity strikes a nerve with Murphy, prompting him to take a stand against what he sees as injustice. And then there's Monique, the actress, who found herself on the receiving end of Perry's alleged games back in 2009. Despite her talent and contributions to the industry, Monique faced what she described as downplaying and financial losses at the hands of Perry. Her story, echoing through the halls of Hollywood, serves as a stark reminder of the industry's systemic issues.
I think that when I first had to say, I've got to speak up and speak out.
But let's rewind the tape a bit and delve deeper into the tangled web of controversies surrounding Monique and Tyler Perry. The feud between these two industry heavyweights isn't just a run of the mill disagreement. It's a saga fraught with power struggles and allegations that have left both sides reeling. It all began with the production of the critically acclaimed film Precious in 2009. Monique delivered a powerhouse performance as the abusive mother, Mary Lee Johnston, earning her both a Golden Globe and an Academy Award. However, behind the scenes, tensions were brewing. Monique, true to her principles, refused to participate in the film's promotional tour without adequate compensation, citing her contractual obligations and prioritizing her family.
Oh, no. If you just campaign, I'm telling you right now, I said, Tyler, I cannot do a song and dance. I have no contract.
This decision didn't sit well with Perry and Winfrey, who allegedly viewed her stance as being difficult to work with. Despite Monique's stellar performance and contractual agreements, she found herself at odds with the very people who should have been supporting her.
Why are you trying to tell me to do something that I'm not contractually obligated to do?
As the rift widened, Monique's career took a hit. She claims to have been blackballed from the industry, missing out on numerous roles and opportunities due to the negative portrayal propagated by Perry and Winfrey. The fallout from Precious wasn't just about creative differences. It was a battle for control and respect in an industry where power dynamics often overshadow talent. Monique's grievances didn't end with Perry and Winfrey. She also took aim at Lee Daniels, one of the producers of Precious, alleging mistreatment and betrayal. However, unlike Perry, Daniels eventually extended an olive branch, offering a public apology and reconciliation. But the wounds inflicted by Perry and Winfrey remained open and festering.
Because they're the ones that did it. And if I don't say it out loud, now you see a woman that is swallowing that pain.
In her quest for justice, Monique has been vocal about her demands for a public apology from Perry and Winfrey. Despite Perry's alleged private acknowledgement of wrongdoing, Monique insists on a public reckoning, refusing to let go of the injustices she has faced.
Pay me.
I don't care where the money comes from. He said, well, I'm not in the business of writing checks for free. I said, and I'm not in the business for working for free.
But why has Perry been so resistant to offering a public apology? Speculation abounds regarding his motivations and the potential fallout from admitting fault. Some suggest that Perry's reputation as a Hollywood powerhouse is at stake, and any admission of wrongdoing could tarnish his carefully crafted image. Others speculate that Perry's personal ambitions and relationships within the industry may take precedence over addressing systemic issues of fairness and equality. Regardless of the underlying reasons, Monique remains steadfast in her pursuit of accountability. In a recent interview with Shannon Sharpe, she revealed damning details about Perry's alleged mistreatment and manipulation. According to Monique, she possesses an audio recording of Perry admitting to spreading lies about her being difficult to work with, a narrative that contributed to her blacklisting in Hollywood.
Well, Tyler Perry, you never worked with me. We never worked together. When we did Precious, you came on after we said cut, that's a wrap and it's over.
Furthermore, Monique shed light on Perry's attempts to exploit her for his own gain. When faced with requests for promotional appearances for Precious, both from the studio and Perry himself, Monique demanded fair compensation, rightfully asserting that her time and talent shouldn't come for free. Perry's response, according to Monique, was indicative of a disregard for the value of her work and a willingness to prioritize his own interests over hers. As the saga between Monique and Perry unfolds, it serves as a microcosm of the larger issues plaguing Hollywood. The power struggles, injustices, and inequalities that permeate the industry are laid bare, exposing the harsh realities faced by marginalized voices like Monique's. As she boldly declares, I had to stand up and speak out unapologetically and fearlessly. I had to take that position, and that stands so for the little girl coming behind, she won't have to go through the same fight. But while Monique's battle with Perry grabs headlines, it's just one thread in the complex tapestry of Hollywood feuds. Another feud that's been simmering beneath the surface involves none other than Tyler Perry and Spike Lee. Two titans of black entertainment, each with their own vision and approach, find themselves at odds over the direction of black art in Hollywood.
But I still think a lot of stuff that's on today is coonery and buffoonery.
Spike Lee, known for his provocative and politically charged films, has been a vocal critic of Perry's brand of entertainment. Lee has accused Perry of propagating racist stereotypes and imagery, labeling some of Perry's work as coonery buffoonery. While Perry has defended his storytelling as authentic representations of the communities he grew up in, Lee remains steadfast in his critique, arguing that Perry's success shouldn't overshadow the problematic themes present in his films.
I just got tired of seeing these films again and again and again, which does not give any love.
In response, Perry has brushed off Lee's criticisms, stating that he's heard it all before. He argues that his films resonate with millions of black people who see themselves and their stories reflected on screen. Perry credits his upbringing and the strong, resilient women he knew for inspiring his characters and narratives.
I'm gonna punch the hell out of you. Say something else.
That is my answer to Spike Lee. Go to hell.
Despite Lee's persistent criticism, Perry maintains that his work honors the people who shaped him and deserves recognition. The feud between Perry and Lee may have cooled over the years, but the underlying tension remains. While Perry acknowledges Lee's contributions to the industry, the two filmmakers represent divergent paths within black entertainment. Perry's mainstream success and Lee's artistic integrity stand as contrasting models for aspiring black creatives navigating the complexities of Hollywood.
The man has a huge audience, and Tyler's very smart. You know what he's done. He started out, with these plays.
As Perry's controversies continue to unfold, it begs the question, is Perry's Mr. Clean image merely a facade with scandals and feuds punctuating his career? It's becoming increasingly clear that Perry's journey to the top hasn't been without its share of controversy. And as more voices speak out against injustices within the industry, Perry may find himself facing greater scrutiny than ever before. As the storm between Eddie Murphy and Tyler Perry rages on, the public is chiming in with their thoughts on the matter. One fan remarks, Monique knew she started her career downfall when her head got swollen after doing Precious. Mo thought she was some bigwig actress and wanted lips to butt and found out she wasn't. Yet, amidst the chatter, another fan offers a philosophical perspective stating, "It always boils down to two truths. What you put out is what you get back, and all is one, and one is all. Karma is coming for the greedy, soulless sellouts. Monique is right." Fans, like this one, see Monique's plight as a consequence of the industry's injustices and the repercussions of compromising one's integrity for success. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on the brewing storm between Eddie Murphy and Tyler Perry? Do you believe there's more to the story than meets the eye? Drop a comment below and let us know your take on this Hollywood showdown. Until next time, stay tuned, stay curious, and keep the gossip rolling.